Alright, how about this? We got an epic saber. 9 to 16 physical, scales with agility. Agility plus 6, cunning plus 6. 3 physical damage, elemental damage plus 12%, melee damage plus 6%. Swift technique. Gain 50 dodge and 30% increased melee. I can't see the rest, but that is one incredible finesse-based weapon, man. Crazy. Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today we're rocking and rolling with some more Feywood Wanderers, an excellent traditional roguelike that I've really been enjoying. And my friends, today we continue on with the God Archer run. We're going to see how deep we can get, we're going to see what type of tough enemies we can defeat, and most importantly, we're going to see what kind of awesome loot we can secure. So let's get started. Smash the like button to show support for the Feywood Wanderers Bow Hero playthrough series, right? That really does go a long way in signaling to me that you guys want to keep seeing it. So I would greatly appreciate that. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as well. And if you happen to be new and you like this game, then consider subscribing so you don't miss the next upload in the series. Thank you so much. Now let's rock and roll. Alright, so here we are, and I'm off a fresh respec. So I went off the little pinning missile attack and went into fire. We're going to try to build a fire archer. And I've also done a bit of gear management, added some runes here and there. And we're looking at just hopping on in, plunging on into the next zone. So Crystal Island, where there are, of course, pirates. We have the overgrown ruins, and then the Lost Graveyard. Let's go to the Lost Graveyard, and let's do it. Alright, no turning back. We got skellies, probably some other unsavory creatures here, and let's just kind of tread with caution. Alright, what's this? We have a ghoul. Okay, so these guys get real tough late game, man. Like, they just do. Alright, he sees me, but you know, we're kind of sneaky. Like, we really are. We got a hulking zombie, okay? Get wrecked, hulking zombie. Yeah, where you going, man? Locked in your own tombstone there, pal. Alright, knock knock. Another hulking zombie. Alright, he's gonna cast a spell that might relocate him, but down he goes. Not a problem at all. Alright, we actually have the optional side dungeon on this floor. I mean, the promise of good loot is far too much. It is far too much of a temptation. Now, let's see. I'm going to windstep him. That's right, get wrecked. Never stood a chance, man. Alright, so we probably want to go to the side dungeon last. We've got a chest down here, which is fantastic. 522, that's right, just get one tapped for the crit. And what do we have? A Blessed Jar and the Green Bicocket. That's fine. Alright, I've got one of these guys. Well, let's blast him. Looks like he's just going to kind of stand here and get pulsed down by fire damage and physical damage, of course. Well, range damage. Let's explore the bottom corner. Looks like we have another chest. Great find. Alright, yellow leg wraps. Look at this shield. Night shield. It's a rare shield. Elemental resistance up, strength up, water resistance +3. Man, I could have used that in my one live stream run with the Minotaur. Alright, not bad. Let's go this way. Right, we got Cloud Strife, skeleton. Right, with that giant sword. Alright, that's a huge hit, man. I just love that Tide Ring. It's so good. The push skills, man. Alright, let's keep exploring. Alright, we got a ghost who's looking to get one tapped. Alright, 2 tapped. Alright, 3 tapped. Just get wrecked, ghost. And let's see, it's kind of work our way around. It's basically a door, and then behind the door is a zombie. They don't give you much space to operate. Looks like there's a ghost on my tail. Yeah, I see a ghost. Thought you were sneaking up on me, man. I don't think so. Alright, the miasma grows. It's going to overtake the side dungeon. So we have to choose. Do we head over this way? I think you probably have to, because Otherwise, it's going to get just unbearable. Alright, we got a Skelly Warrior. All shielded up. But not a big deal in the slightest. And let's continue moving here, boys. Well, I've got to go down this way. So you can see how the miasma gets out of control, right? It really does. It's an interesting little mechanic. Okay, we got a Masked Hunter. These guys are super, super intense. Alright, our first real test of this episode here, friends. It just is. Let's blast him. Alright, great hit. We one-tapped him. How about that? And he drops some bread, and we level up in face. Alright, very, very good. So, here's the way I kind of see it, right? So, we got Burning Missile locked in. Alright, that is going to just add more fire. And then, in doing so, you know, we got one class level in fire, which gives us access to the Pyromancer tree. And then this, Fire Touch, all abilities gain 2 to 5 fire damage. And then just looking forward a little bit more, I mean, Fire Master, fire damage plus 20%, right? And then you can start to get into some of these other ones. Like Soul of Fire. Strength 4, Intelligence 4, fire damage plus 30%. So I'm starting to see a future where maybe we can snowball this with crazy, crazy fire damage. Especially once we get our legendary bow all figured out. I think for this, though, you gotta take Range Master the second tick in this. I mean, that's a no-brainer. We'll probably get this, and then we'll head down the Pyromancer tree. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, let's see. So, we're building Constitution and Agility. I managed to get Cunning up a little bit higher with runes. And we got some useful and tasty bread. Alright, side dungeon, what do we have? Is this like the little samurai zone? Yeah, it is. Alright, so what can we expect here? Samurai, ninjas, martial artists, and the like. But the promise of good loot in the Veiled Manor is far too great. Let's go. Just gotta play it smart, man. Maybe I can get some more ninja gear. Something real good, like a legendary ninja helmet or something. We certainly need a better helmet. Alright, so these guys, Tsukumo Gami. Kind of a tough word to say. But get one tapped, man. Get one tapped so I don't have to say your name. Bear. What's up, Bear? Yeah, when I get the jump on you, man, you ain't that threatening. Another one of these guys. Tsukumo Gami. It's kind of a fun word to say, actually. Alright, let's kick through these paper doors. And here's a ninja. Okay. So let's do this. Fire arrow. Did the ninja get one-tapped? He might have. Yeah, it looks like he did. Ninjas are pretty imposing in this game, though. Of course, with multiple attacks and all that good stuff. Got Tanuki Suit Mario. And we got a wolf as well. I guess I just don't know if anything's friend or foe. So just destroy everything, I suppose. Alright, here we go. A martial master. Let's bump you back a little bit. Alright, deflecting. And not to mention in the darkness. But burning. Let's get a little space. Come on, where you at? I know you're up there somewhere, man. Can I wind step you? There's not enough space for it. I can move down 2. Let's move down 2 instead of up. Okay, destroys a wall. We can always, like, use a retreating shot. Okay. So that's a huge hit, right? With ranged attacks and the like. It's got more than half HP gone. But this is where you have to administer the blink. And then, of course, Probably has steak heal, yeah. Steak for sure, man. Pound on that steak. And this Martial Master is giving me some problems. I'm gonna shield up. And let's see if we can secure the kill. Alright, very, very good. Earth Hammer. So what is that? Absorb up to 30 damage for 4 turns. So it looks like it gives you shield and it does damage. Interesting. Melee Magic Earth. Okay, cool. For like a melee hero. I had no clue such a spell existed. Well, let's keep going this way. Your act is tired there, pal. Umbrella dude. Oh boy. Got a blue Oni and he's on me. Let's go ahead and retreating shot this fool. Bam. Okay. This guy came to play. A blue and red Oni. Is he going to hit me for 61? That is the question that I have. Like, can he hit me for 61? More like. Well, let's see. What's the best course of action here? Let's see what he does. Let's pound on some wild meat. See what he does. Alright, so he's hitting me for 57. I'm in a weird spot where it's like, if I teleport randomly, that's one thing. I could shoot him and bump him back. I don't know what his range is, though. That's the problem. If I knew his range, we'd be okay, but I don't. Alright, so here we go. Alright, Stone Skin in face. I probably just need to take the shot. If he's getting into melee range, I can just rip current him back, right? Let's take the shot. And then expel him. Off me. That's right, crash into your crony. He drops a katana. Get off me, man. That's right, get wrecked. And this looks actually pretty nice. Alright, so what do we have here? It's a unique katana. Water katana. Melee weapon sword. Scales with strength and agility. Does water damage. More crit and then crit scaling. Flowing moon strike. We will absolutely be taking that, you bet. Alright, not bad. A bit of adversity, but overall not bad. But, you know, that's how quickly things can go pear-shaped in this game. Alright, another Martial Master. Gotta be real careful with these guys. He says he's ready. You ain't ready, man. He's gonna try to destroy the wall. But we take him out first, which is great. Drop some armor. Okay. Got a gi. Melee damage plus 30%. Wow. No wonder why those guys hit for so hard. Alright, knock knock. Alright, it's a samurai. Looks like maybe buffing herself up or something. Right, someone's in a skelly. Well, get off me, skelly. This is my end, says the samurai. Maybe. Sure hope you don't have any charge skills. Let's use the fire arrow to bump her back to the wall. There you go. She's afflicted by burn. Do we let the burn do its thing? Ah, she's regenerating. I mean, 80 HP. Let's get a steep hit. Alright, 81. You'll love to see it. And drops a wealth of items, including a new spell, Tome of Fireball. Okay. What is this? The Wand of Tornado. Alright, this is fantastic, man. I love this item. I'm gonna throw that down on the 0 key. I mean, it's huge for an archer. And a katana. Alright, not bad at all. Let's head up this way. Let's be real careful, man. Alright, so we got this guy, the Tengu. And then another Martial Master. What up, Martial Master? See if we can just get the jump on him. Use the full extent of our range. We're just fine. It's around corners like this where it's tricky. You can get pinned in a bad spot. And it looks like there's a big zone right here that we're gonna have to backtrack. Which I think I want to, given we're in the side dungeon area. Man, what did that bamboo do to you, man? Alright. Let's tread lightly. Alright, it's a wolf. And another one of these umbrella dudes. Okay, we got a wolf, and he's on me. We got a capybara behind me. Well, away with you, wolf. And he's actually got some gear on him. Alright, he gets tapped, and down goes the capybara as well. Get a chaos sprout. We get a... Nice, a scroll of blinking. Man, I'm happy to see that. Got just a junk short bow. Don't need that in the slightest. Grab this green jelly stuff, though. And let's keep going. Alright, up and around to the left. But the miasma grows. Can always just knock out this wall, I suppose. Is it just me, or did we not see a chest in this? I don't think so. Let's knock out that wall, though. Make it nice and spacious around here. And back through the south. Alright, a Tengu. Another Martial Master. Of course, a strong melee unit with ranged skills is pretty scary. Alright, here we go. The cachet we've been looking for. Tome of Flowing Mana Strike. Deal 250% of your weapon damage. Cost 30 mana. Range 1 is a melee skill. Interesting. Man, we got hooked up with some good spells. Alright, I've got to offload something. Katana. Rainbow Sprout and Chaos Sprout. All useful things. Alright, so what do we have here? Elven Boots. Good pair of footwear. We have the Exalted Sprout. Increases equipment rarity. Adds one more random modifier. There's a chance to add potential instead. I mean, a very, very good item. Alright. If I don't say so myself, a very worthy little side quest. So back to reality we go. Lost Graveyard, 11. Alright, knock knock. Nothing. Hulking zombie-like. When are you gonna learn, man? You got nothing. You're just not equipped. You're not equipped properly to fight an archer, man. You're just not. Necromancer is undoubtedly summoning skeletons. So let's do this. Bam. Get off me. Alright, you want to take me from range, huh? We'll get wrecked, pal. A black hat. Intelligence and willpower. Not bad at all. Alright, so what can we ditch? This. And those. Black hat's cool. It's pretty good. And there are ways to increase rarity of items. Even the most basic of items in this game. So grab things that are good. Alright, so he's coming up. 85 HP. He can get expelled though, if he gets up on me. Not a problem at all, cool. Water break potion. I think like future state we rocked the fire break potion. Makes sense. What up, ghost? Bam, from deep. And we got a greater ghost. What's so great about you, man? Alright, we got the vampire. These guys are known to drop healing potions. And a specter. Right, a bunch of stuff dropped. Oh yeah, a bunch of potions, man. Looks like we got 2 healing potions. Is that a mana potion? Sure is. I mean, not bad at all. Mace, we got a decent buckler, more chaos sprout. The weight on this is 4, though. Man, I'm gonna have to move off a lot. I mean, block 5, agility 6. It's not terrible. Well, it's not bad at all, actually. But we don't really have room for it, do we? This ethereal pumpkin weighs a lot. I've got 2 of them. Still don't have the capacity for it. It'll make room for other treasure. Alright, vampire. Get 1 tapped. Vampire. What you trying to do, man? Just coming on in and getting 1 tapped, I guess. Well, more like 3 tapped. Alright, so it must be right here, really. Oh, yeah. It's like a hedgegrove maze or something. Alright, Ghost. You got me, man. You got the jump on me. You got me this once. Another vampire. Let's keep exploring up north here. Alright, little passageway. Where's this gonna lead? it leads to absolutely nothing. Imagine that. And nothing here either. Alright, let's proceed south. Ah, what up, Ghost? Not this time, man. What up, Ghost? Not this time, man. Alright, we got Cloud Strife, the skeleton. Another vampire. Just getting tapped, dropping health potions. You'll love to see it. Right, not a problem at all. Alright, knock knock. A treasure chest. Damage helmet. Doesn't really sound all that great, does it? Bam, that's right. So that has the power of the sneak attack, right? Does so much damage because he didn't detect me. So if we can work that into our build somehow. Sneak attack. I think we'll be sitting pretty. Alright, what do we have here? A necromancer. Well, get tapped, man. Vampire, what's up? Ghoul, you just don't have what it takes, man. Alright, a specter. It says poof. Well, I guess poof you go there, pal. Ghoul, you still don't have what it takes, man. That's real cute there, pal. Skelly Knight. Finds out and the Spectre finds out. Of course, 606. How about that? Little 2-for-1 action. I don't think so, man. Get off me. Lots of units there, but level up in face and we get a really, really good belt. So the skull belt, that is what you want to see, friends. I'll show you why in just a moment. Let's go ahead and level up. So let's grab this. And then we'll be into the Pyromancer tree shortly. Constitution and agility. Let's just keep focusing on those two things. And we get some plate armor, which is not a bad find in the slightest. But most importantly, we get the skull belt. Elemental damage plus 15%. You love to see it. I mean, we're going to lose some max health. Which isn't good. But elemental damage plus 15%. And then we can use some of these items to improve it even more. Absolutely. So Rainbow Sprout. Use on any non-unique equipment to randomize its rarity and modifiers. So this is actually exactly what I want. Let's use it on the skull belt. So elemental damage plus 18% now and added armor, more weight capacity. Let's hit it again, see if we can get a rare one. Goes back down to common. Of course it does. Student robe. Alright, that weighs 3. Do I have anything that is kind of heavy? I mean, suspicious meat just isn't good enough. This is a plain dagger. I don't need it. Blessed jar. I'm good on that. The student robe would be decent to grab. Let's pound down a couple of apples. Now we can grab it. So obviously, like, we're not a strength-based character. Don't have high willpower either, so carrying stuff around is not our friend. Gotta be aware of that when I'm considering the things that we're bringing on into fight. Like, I can't grab these 2 healing potions. Wow, we dropped 2 of them. I mean, it only weighs 0.2. You can take a helmet that is damaged. I'm good. Alright, let's go back around. Right, Jade Whispering Hermit. Okay. Get off me, man. Alright, what's up, man? What do you got? I need your help. Okay, so he's going to give me a unique item. Okay, cool. Rose Rod. Melee weapon mace. Interesting. Gain 1 thorns per constitution points. Really, really interesting, actually. If you wanted a thorns build. Well, this is a stone slab shield. Magic block plus 25. Block plus 25. Rebounding stone. Okay, cool. So when you block, that's pretty good, actually. Then we have the obsidian dagger. 5 to 10 physical, critical plus 20, critical scaling plus 60. Wow. Deep cuts. To cause bleed. I think that's really good for our future, like, thief dagger user. Otherwise, we do have this. I guess it doesn't really hit for anything. It's all about thorns. So let's grab this. I mean, that's a crazy good one. Gotta free up a pound. The student robe's decent. Something good for the stash, right? You gotta build up the stash in this game. Smoke bomb has utility. I guess it's the gi, but plus 30% melee damage is kind of hard to move off of. As a common item. I guess this is melee damage plus 20% and it adds armor as well. But imagine how crazy like this could get if it scales up. Is it the black hat? Yeah, let's move off the black hat. I'm fine with it. See you later, man. Like, thanks though. Really, honestly. Pretty incredible. And let's keep moving. Alright, cool. What up? You're too close. So we'll see ya. That's right, get off me. Alright, this way. What are the chances that anything is there? I don't think there's probably anything there. So let's move on. Shining Portal. I mean, we're completely full on capacity anyways. But boy, was that a lucrative trip. Found a bunch of unique weapons. Just start stashing all this stuff. Mana, smoke bomb, exalted sprouts. Gi, it's home of Earthhammer. Put that Night Shield away. Chaos Sprouts. Ethereal Crystal. I mean, I think eventually we're going to want to use these. Same with Fire Break Potions, right? Oh, this is Ethereal. Okay, got it. Well, maybe we can play around with that. Maybe we can. Alright, so, the llama. What up, man? You always have my proverbial blinking scroll, so I'll be taking that with me. We'll probably want to buy one of these, too. I mean, elemental damage plus 50% for 4 turns is crazy if you come across a really strong unit, right? It's not like it's super heavy either. These pumpkins are heavy. I've got plenty of healing potions because we went through the undead realm, the vampire. I think Potion of Stone Skin is good. We'll buy that. I've got 951. So let's take a look at what runes are available from this guy. Constitution 3, Strength 2, Intelligence 4. We have Intelligence 6. Constitution 3. Elemental damage plus 5%. Wish that was a little bit better. Willpower plus 8. So willpower plus 8. I mean, it does add. What's the ratio again? 0.5 weight capacity. It's extra mana. Damage pierce. Subtract 3 from all your target's resistances. Okay, so willpower might be something to kind of get a little bit in on. So willpower plus 8 is pretty crazy. We do have open crafting slots and plenty of souls. Let's buy this. I mean, I could pop those like in these boots. I mean, Constitution as well is completely fine. It's functional. This ring is... I mean, you could go willpower. We could go intelligence. I mean, intelligence plus 6. I mean, these boots are fantastic. I see them as a potential long-term solution. This Ring of Perception, once we get our cunning high enough, you know, we get perception from cunning. So I don't necessarily know that we'll be using this long term. The Ring of Tides is fantastic. It has 2 slots. But you probably want to add agility and intelligence. I think you could pop in this 8 intelligence into this one for sure, man. Or 6 intelligence. Right, it's going to up that push damage. And then for willpower. Throw it in these boots. Completely fine. So now we got higher stats all around, right? 14 willpower, 16 intelligence. More push damage, right? A little more weight capacity. Looking good. Alright, what else while we're here? I think that's about it. Let's select our next destination. Lair of the Beasts. We have the Haunted Marsh and the Overgrown Ruins. Let's do the Overgrown Ruins. Alright, so optional side dungeon. Can probably get some eyes on it and see what it is. World Tree Enclave, okay. That's where you fight all kinds of, like, stealthy ranged units. Chromatic Ring. Elemental resistance up and elemental damage. Wow, look at that, man. That is crazy. Oh, you just found your new ring right there. Got another tome of pressure strike as well. I mean, do I want to mess around in the World Tree Enclave with 99 HP against units that are Guardian Capybara, but against units that are pretty tough? Okay, we got the cockatrice here, man. You can see all that bonus damage that happens. Yeah, away with you, man. Get off me. Budding sprouts. To add crafting potential. Scroll teleportation useful. Monoflower. Flintlock pistol. We'll take it for now. Winged shaman. Alright, down he goes. Hey, we got a llama. A mystic llama. Are you friend or foe? He is a foe. And we have a mystic cloud. So the llama bleeds you. Interesting. Didn't really see that coming, if I'm being honest. So you like blood clouds, huh? Well, away with you. Scroll of Firestorm. Let's wait for this to clear up, man. Be grabbing that. I mean, insane damage on this, and our fire damage is really good. So maybe that's part of the future movement as well. Vine Golem. Looks like he regenerates and has thorns. Got this llama again. Llama gets one tap for 766 damage. We're starting to see some flashy numbers here, folks. Okay, so got a Jaguar Warrior. Okay, so I've got to be real careful. So we got to blink away. And I've got to be careful, right? Like I attacked that bush, which gave him a free attack at me. Alright, so this guy is still in his little stealth mode. Let's see if our accuracy is good enough to tag him. Sure is. Alright, good. Alright, gotta watch out for those guys. You ain't hiding from me, man. Possess llama. What happened to you, llama? Why'd you fall to the dark side? Why are we fighting llamas? Another one of these guys. Just get off me, man. Wow, so this guy's super dodgy. Get off me, man. That's why you love to see that tornado wand, man. It's so good. And we get a Jaguar Cloak, which is a really good piece of armor, man. Sneak, sneak attack, and dagger damage. So with that Ring of Perception off, it seems like they're kind of sneaking up on me a little bit. And that doesn't make me feel too secure, if I'm being honest. So this is probably a zone. The Overgrown Ruins, probably a zone that I should avoid. We got Erudite Capybara. Well, Vine Golem seems a little, maybe more threatening. Capybara gets sniped. Yeah, this zone might be one to avoid, if I'm being honest. Sneaky units are scary. Because it would be a shame to get eradicated by something that you can't even see. Got the Jaguar Warrior right there. Our nemesis. And they're only going to get stronger the further down we see them. We have a Wild Bone Staff. Skills with intelligence. Wind damage. All about the wind damage. Another Jaguar Cloak. If only I could find something that boosted up bow damage. Okay, this guy. That's right, get tapped. Nice. Another Skull Belt. 4 weight capacity, wind resistance. Okay. And a chest. Fishing rod. Leather armor. Far too heavy for our feeble back. Well, not bad at all. We get out of there in one piece. Met some serious adversity. This is buried in the miasma. In the World Tree Enclave. I just don't think it's a good fit for us. At least the current iteration of our hero. So back into the Overgrown Ruins. Let's be careful. Be real careful. Let's go. Alright, Vine Golem, what up, man? What do we got there? A sturdy mushroom. Okay, we got the cockatrice starting to show up. Alright, let's see. I think I have to fall back. This thing's balking at me. And down he goes. Definitely got to be careful with those guys though, man. Wow. Alright, crit accuracy and perception. Keep hitting agility and constitution. Then let's see. So the sniper tree is good. I mean, plus 10% range damage. We could take this quick. Maybe I should spend some time getting these two. I want to get this. So now if we look at it, All abilities gain 5 to 14 fire damage. And then we can start to boost up fire damage. That's the idea anyways. Nice, get one tapped, bro. What's this mushroom? Constitution +1 until next death. Not half bad. Got another one of these demo scrolls. These are always useful. And a possessed llama. Just get off me, man. Didn't have to be this way. It really didn't. A rubble golem. Nice. This guy has treasure. Power of collision. That's right. It's like throwing a bowling ball at him or something. Alright, there we go. Chaos Sprouts. We have Wand of Missiles. And a plain dagger that looks nice and shiny, my friends. This could be a legendary. We have an evil capybara. Man, what happened to the animals in this zone, bro? He drops the bread. And what do we have? Legendary dagger, plain dagger. 5 to 13 physical, scales with agility, plus 19 critical, 10 accuracy, and most importantly, 4 crafting potential. I mean, impressive. We'll take it. It's always good to have a legendary. Just waiting there for ya. This is 45. 0.75. This is ethereal. Cover 20 mana, I mean. I guess gloves, get rid of it. Wild bone staff. It's kind of like, who cares? 3 units of bread is more useful. It's like a viable healing item, actually. Alright, so here we go. Hey, what up, boys? Did I surprise ya? Did I bust in on you doing something? What are you guys doing in here? Quarterstaff and a cockatrice hat. Magic block and elemental resistance. Alright, not bad. What's up, Shaman? Keep your eyes open next time, man. You might see me coming. Great sword. Weight 5, way too heavy for me. Flip-flops. Trying to quit the flip-flops. So let's go around. But let's be real careful, man. Let's tread lightly. Walk slowly. Alright, knock knock. Alright, another cockatrice. I mean, that probably petrifies ya. What do you guys think? I bet you it does. Because that's what they always do. Nice, a scroll of blink. Fantastic find. Hellfire scroll as well. It's gotta petrify you. This is a very, like, wide open map. I think our character does pretty good in wide open maps. Oh boy. Alright, so we got a jaguar. Yikes. Didn't even see him. Alright, so our accuracy... Gotta wait until this buff wears off of him. I can just dance with him a little bit. And then it's like, Jaguar, just get off me, man. You're not actually that stealthy. Like, you're not. Give me a break. But I think what we're starting to notice is units with sneak are starting to sneak up on me. And it's kind of scary. Alright, I'm in the blood cloud. Those guys cast that spell with no cooldown, huh? Or no charge time, more like. Little wind step action, why not? Don't use it too often because I don't like getting in close. Elven gloves, 10 dodge, 7 mana. Bronze helmets. Surprised we have capacity for that. Looks like we have a door in the top right corner. We'll probably want to give that a look. $787. Just get tapped. Ancient Beetle. Okay. Get tapped. Shaman headdress. It's like if you had a scroll of demolition. See, I wonder if the game does this. Like, builds little secret places where you can only access if you have something that demolishes walls. Obviously, with that, you just have to keep going through here, right? But that's all she wrote for this one. And it's depth 15, overgrown ruins. Let's go. Sneaky units are just that, sneaky, men. Starting to get the jump on me, too. Absolutely terrifying. But that's why you gotta work Constitution. What is that? Feathered garb. That looks nice. What is this? Mana elemental damage. Magic abilities gain 3 wind damage, but elemental damage, really? I mean, I need this green jacket for accuracy and dodge, right? Just as a way to kind of stay alive. In fact, we should probably throw some runes into it, but I mean, this is fantastic for like a spellcaster as your primary armor, man. Elemental damage up, more mana. Really good build on this particular armor set. Imagine like a legendary form of it, right? Alright, so it's a feathered garb, but it's still kind of heavy. And I've got 2 of these. Do we like a fishing rod? Increases melee damage, but it's kind of like, who cares? Wand of missiles. Be good for a future mage run. Alright, let's tread lightly, man. We got the Shining Portal up next. Ancient Beetle. Get wrecked, man. Tidal Wave Scroll. 829. We're starting to see some real flashy numbers. Especially when we're able to sneak up on them. And crit them. Oh boy. Level up in face, and down goes the Winged Shaman. We get another level up, so this is good. Fire damage plus 20%. I mean, I think you gotta take it. And then let's go. Cunning and agility. Keep getting our perception up. A 5 to 14, and then we got, you know, fire damage. Which should be, yeah, elemental damage. 33% increase. I mean, it's starting to You're starting to really see the damage translate on the field of battle. So I think we go south here. And then wrap it around and go west. So that's what we're going to do. Scroll of Demo, yes. Right, another cockatrice. I mean, these guys have a lot of HP. Try to get wrecked, man. You got nothing, cockatrice. Nice, that is a weapon rune, I think. Yeah, tide rune. I got another goofy capybara. Alright. Between a shell and hard place here. Maybe a little bit. Just a whole bunch of units down this corridor, man. Crazy amount of units. But I think that the Guardian Capybaras apply shield to others. But I don't know, man. I don't want to particularly square up in melee combat with anything. Alright, down goes him. Fine Golem, get wrecked. Got a Cockatrice Defender. Guarding a chest, well, he gets crit. And down he goes. Alright, how about this? We got an Epic Saber. 9 to 16 physical, scales with agility. Agility +6, cunning +6. 3 physical damage, elemental damage +12%, melee damage +6%. Swift technique. Gain 50 dodge and 30% increased melee. I can't see the rest, but that is one incredible finesse-based weapon, man. Crazy. Of course, we can't carry it out of here. How much does it weigh? 2.5 pounds. We're just like slightly unable. I mean, let's be honest, dude. If I'm turned into roasted rabbit to bail me out, I'm probably in big trouble. I mean, if I was building a melee character, or if for some reason we wanted to go... I mean, we're not going melee, but that's a pretty good sword for a character like mine with the skill set that we've assembled here in this run, right? Like, it's not bad. High agility, it's all dodgy and stuff. What is this? Ring of Health. Extra health +11. It's like something from Diablo. Green jacket. Dodge 26, accuracy 21. Dodge 13. Now this has 2 crafting potential. The modifiers are good on it. On this one. The extra 13 dodge. But if the enemy has good accuracy, then they will cancel out a portion of your dodge, if not all of it. Let's get rid of the crappy fishing rod. This ring weighs a pound. Can you imagine wearing that for a day? Hand would just be toast. I've got to free up an entire pound. 5 water damage on the tide rune. What am I holding that we don't need anymore? Like 3 pounds of bread? I mean, bread's useful. Jaguar Cloak, I do like it for like an early game thief. Scroll of Demo. Tidal Wave. I mean, the Skull Belt is fantastic. It's got to go in the stash. It's got to make it back. We're actually almost out of here. Shaman Headdress. That's fun. Alright, so up and around this way, and looks like it probably goes back here even longer than maybe it looks. Alright, this guy, shields up. Cockatrice Defender. Vows to stop me. Yeah, we'll see, buddy. Alright, nice. So, Chili Pepper. These are good because you get +3 critical. And then a rune. Willpower 4. We'll take it. Not bad. Little payout at the end. Back to the Shining Portal we go. Depth 16. Alright, man. Alright. Looking good. And more importantly, feeling good. Like, our character was tested a little bit in that one. We had to, learn how to kind of take a hit. And I feel like we absorbed it pretty good. Found some new gear. Found a legendary dagger. Wand of missiles, more chaos sprouts. A scroll of demo, we'll hold on to that. Leather armor, we got this skull belt. I mean, scroll of firestorm is incredible. Range 1 to 5, area 1. I think you hold on to that. We got this pretty crazy ring. But I'm obviously holding on to a lot of stuff. That's ethereal. This is not, but it gives you good health back. Let's store all of this. Sweet jelly, I think. I guess it only weighs like 0.85. It's not really... Let's like... Let's take like 6 of them. Let's take 7. I mean, inventory weight is definitely becoming a problem. What else do we got going on? I mean, all kinds of good stuff. So I think next thing I should focus on is ruining up some of my gear. Getting my stats up as high as possible. Let's see what kind of runes you have for sale there, pal. Plus 25% elemental damage, yes. Wind damage. How about fire damage? And then intelligence and constitution. I mean, is it time? Is it time for the item world? And is it time to start getting this legendary bow kitted out with 4 runes? I mean, we have this one. 25% elemental damage. I've got, 5 fire damage. I've got this one, 45% elemental. And then another 15. So stick with me here. We got this one, this one, this one, and this one. All into this bow. This legendary bow. I mean, I think so. It has stock fire damage. It has intelligence. It does scale with agility, though. But I bet you the damage output is pretty insane. Either that or we could go into the item world. We could rune this up. Go into the item world with this to make it a little stronger. Plenty of possibilities, my friends. Plenty. And I've got a lot to kind of consider and think about as we go into the next episode. However, for today's video, I think, you know, we made some good ground. And it looks like we have the Mysterious Temple up next at depth 16. Which I do believe, isn't that like the point of no return, maybe? I think so. So we're going to want to formulate a lot before we go there. For sure. I'm pretty sure that's like the point of no return. Or at least the point where you can't come back to your central hub, right? It's also where the game really starts scaling up in difficulty and challenge. So, we got a lot of formulation to do. We want to, you know, do some meaningful things. Do some good things here. And then, of course, take it to the Mysterious Temple. Maybe do the item world a few times for some of our key items. Then hit up the Mysterious Temple. One thing that I do want to do is, before we end the episode, let's use this Rainbow Sprout on our belt. Alright, how about that? We got a rare one. Plus 8 weight capacity, 21% elemental damage, wind resistance, earth resistance, and strength. I mean, the 21% elemental damage is why you want it. I feel like we could certainly use just a better green jacket for armor. We do have 2 crafting potential there, so we're going to have to get all runed up, man. We will, certainly. As this game continues to just get more and more difficult the deeper you get. So this has been another fun installment of Feywood Wanderers, the bow god, right? We're trying to build the archer god, and you saw him come together just a little bit more here today. We got several level ups. We're starting to build out a fire kit. We got some better gear. So now it's all about just your boy getting formulated, getting a little bit better with him, making him a little stronger, making his skill set a little stronger, and then continuing to just grind on deep. Of course, we can do that with the item world. I think we should, you know, it's pretty appropriate time for the item world. I think we can probably take out at least floor 1 of the item world. Absolutely. Maybe even floor 2. We are level 14 after all. So stay tuned to the channel if you want to see the next Feywood Wanderers episode. Of course, smash like. That does signal to me that, you know, you're enjoying the playthrough series and you want to keep seeing it. Absolutely. And subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Thanks so much, my friends. I'm going to get on out of here, but I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.